This is part 2, where we talk about the unusual material he has incorporated into his work, how he overcome the challenges of sourcing material, and how people relate to his work. I mean, we've talked about what your most painful experience is, So, I want to ask, which is a question that I can say is the direct opposite of that, which is your happiest experience as an artist.
My happiest experience, my happiest moment as an artist, first was when I first exhibited the work I created. Now I have spent time with my work. I know my work, and to me, I was a bit satisfied with what I've done. That satisfaction is for me. But then I needed to know how people feel about what I've done. Exhibiting my work, for example, in Alexis Gallery, exhibiting the work and seeing people's reaction was a very, very sweet experience, because it was all positive, knowing that I'm doing something that is important, knowing that I'm doing something that fits into that fits in, knowing that I'm doing something that people value, people cherish. It's a very beautiful experience.
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
How do you see the role of art in addressing environmental issues and also promoting sustainability?
One thing I like about art is the practicality. A lot of people talk about the environmental sustainability thing. A lot of people write about it, but I love how art is I love the aspect artists are taking, because it's more practical.
Yeah.
It's not about just talking about this. It's not about just giving. We're not just giving numbers. We're not telling you, okay, there's this. No, we are working on it. You see. Now, for example, I am doing this, and there are a lot of wonderful artists that are working with different material across board, and they are doing exceptionally well. Look at people like Mr. Yusuf Duradola, for example, uses nylon and all that. You see people like Caroline Oseabogene, she uses wristwatch and all. And wow. Look at Patrick using computer and electric waste and all that. Is this Mr. Popoola?
Oh my goodness.
You understand. So there are a lot of people. You see all these people, they are all doing things.
Do you know Mr. Toye?
Yes, look at Mr. Toye using tire. Then you have Obatuyi Bola, you have Gift Osage, and some other people using fabric. Yeah. So you just check all these people and you see what they are doing. So it's practical. You can see that, okay, yes, every name that I mentioned is taking something out of the environment. Yeah. So if this continues, it's a way of telling you that, okay, art actually is creating change.
It's just not doing
it's not talking the talk. We're not just talking about it. Artists are not just talking about it, but they are doing it, and you are seeing it. So it's the practicality of it. That is one thing that I see, and because this is an issue that we just have to manage it. We're not taking it all away. So. But then I'm very much thankful for what all these artists are doing, in a couple of years, and there are a lot of people and there are other artists that are coming up that are working in that direction. You understand? So with that, I feel we are in safe hands. We are in safe hands because everybody is trying to kind of contribute his quota to the safety of the environment that we live.
There is a question that is very, very important at this point in time, because if we look at how the journey is going, the journey of art, to be precise, how it's going, it requires us to ask some questions about the future. Like, what does the future hold? In your own opinion, what is the future of art?
In my own opinion,
what's the future? Yeah.
In my opinion, the future of art, you see, we have to give credit to the founding fathers. People that started doing this when there was little or no hope. There are people that were out there doing these things before the advent of technology and social media, we would, okay, I know I'm an artist here, I know there's another artist somewhere in Lagos, there's another artist somewhere, you know, all these kind of things. But there are people that were very, very much persistent. Like they believed that something great will come out of it, even though by then, because there was nothing, a lot of people would have doubted them. You understand? And over the years, these things have evolved. And I believe those people actually, most of them did not actually enjoy the art that much, but then the love and passion kept them. So the enjoyment I'm talking about from financial rewards and all that is not as this. So, but now this is where we are, and with everything that is happening in the art industry in Nigeria, for example, we say it's the future is actually bright. The future is bright because we're not here 20 years ago. We're not here 20 years ago. Yes, even then I'm still very much a baby by then. But then going back to read about the arts, the history. You know, the thing not actually be like now. So I feel the future is bright. There's a lot more to come. For example, there are new galleries.
Galleries, international galleries,
national and internationally, just coming in and all that. You have a lot of artists challenging, doing great things and competing with each other. So even for the competition itself, I'm talking about the healthy competition itself, I feel the future is very much good.
I know you work with flip-flop and different materials, of different style, of different color. Mm-hmm. So what is the most unusual thing that you've incorporated into your artwork? Most unusual
thing? They're all footwear. I'm not sure if I can remember of any other thing, but then there are a couple of footwear that I've seen just in few forms, you know, but actually it's the concept of using footwear itself is not usual. It's unusual in its making. Definitely. You understand? So that's what I'm working with. Anything goes. Anything footwear goes. Anything footwear.
So you can use my.
If I have this, what I will do is I will take this. I'll take the sole.
Oh.
Yes. Wow. For this boots now, what I will take is the sole.
So I should keep my shoe.
Yeah, keep it. You will see.
So that you not take it from me.
I'll put it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the amount of materials I'm looking at here, I know there are a lot of challenges you go through to actually source those material. Let's even put the challenges of working on those material, sourcing those material. What are the challenges that you've encountered, let's say, often? There are some challenges that are one in a lifetime challenge, you know, like the one you mentioned then.
Yes.
But there are some other challenges that are very
constant.
You understand? They are very constant. Every time you go to source material, you always encounter them. What are these challenges and how have you been able to control or to take charge of those challenges?
What challenges do I have? When it comes to sourcing for my material, actually, it's not that challenging anymore. You know, because yes, I found a way around it. You know, there was a time when people confront me for picking footwear.
Yeah, they would think, oh, he's using it for.
You understand that kind of thing. You understand that kind of. But now it's out of place. You know, that is no more a challenge. Getting my material is one of the easiest part of my job.
No.
Yes, getting my material is one of the easiest part of my job because I don't have to go out. I have more than 20 people doing that.
Doing that for you?
Yes, I have more than 20 people doing that.
So you pay them once they source the material.
So all I have to do is just to go for pickup.
Wow. So you go to their place,
yes,
then
to
you
pick them up.
Wow,
so if, for example, if I call them now, I will get nothing less than 500 to 600 kilos.
Kilos?
Yes.
I don't know.
We don't do pairs.
We are talking about kilos.
We do kilos.
That actually is related to my next question.
So,
because what I'm saying here, if he wants to load it in all this tipper truck, with one here and the one at the other room there,
and the one downstairs.
The one downstairs.
The one downstairs.
The one downstairs, like you probably load like, and even this was already on network already. we are probably talking about, if it's all this big size truck, you know this big size truck, we are probably talking about, let's say 6 or 7. If it's all this small one, I'm talking about a couple of dozen of them.
No, it depends on who arranged them.
But either way, this is a lot.
Yes,
like, do you keep track of the, let's say, the tons or kilograms of material that you have at the moment?
That I have? No, sincerely, I don't.
But if you can say on average, like, how many kilograms do you think you have in the studio of materials to work with?
Here. Give and take right now in the studio, here, there, and downstairs. I think we have pushing for 3 tons.
We are talking about 3,000 kilograms.
Yes. Well, those sacks that you saw downstairs, each of them weigh within 100. You know, some of them are heavier than some. So some of those
like
sacks,
an average of 100 kilograms.
Yeah, you understand. Each sack weighs between 80, 70 to 120. You understand, depending on how it's stuck. The last time we went out, there's like, maybe like, let's say like 2-3 weeks ago, we came back with about between 700 to 800 kilos.
700 kilograms.
800 kilos, you understand? So now if I should go out today that I want to coming back, they are still carry like 500 come back.
Wow.
Yes.
That's impressive. I think with this alone, to be honest, I mean, there are a lot of population in this community,
yes,
in Abeokuta to be precise.
Yes.
However, with this amount alone, I know you're not done with Abeokuta, because if you pack everything in Abeokuta, probably this place will be filled up. But this alone is doing a lot of cleaning up for the street of Abeokuta. To be honest, like a lot. I'm just trying to imagine if they just scatter this thing across walls. If they scatter this thing across the street, there will not be any place to actually step your leg. No. It will be covered everywhere in the streets. So it's actually a lot of good work that you and your team is putting together to make this beautiful art space and cleaning our environment at the same time. Thank you for your service. Can you say that Eshepupo again? You mentioned that your school, and you mentioned it like a couple of times. Yeah. So where did you school?
I schooled in Olaoye Polytechnic.
Olaoye. So that's where you met Patrick?
Yes.
And some other great artists.
Yes, and some other wonderful people. You know, and I actually know of a lot of people that have passed through the system.
I don't know, like, there's one thing about that Olaoye Polytechnic, Olaoye, that's Edo State.
Yes.
A lot of artists, once you are mentioning artists, it's either you say Olaoye Polytechnic, OAU, or Yabatech.
Yeah.
They are good artists from other universities and Polytechnic too, but when artists introduce themselves and they mention their institution, it's either OAU, Olaoye, or they attend Olaoye and OAU. No, so that Olaoye, I have to go there. Very soon I have to go there. I have to see what those guys are made of.
You should.
Thank you very much for your time. You can click here or check the link in the description for the next part. Thank you. Subscribe and comment your opinion.